A very big hello to dear students and all friends. In my last video, we had seen about the assessment of surface and margin of any swelling. Now let's move ahead to the next feature of palpation. Now after surface and margin, next interesting feature in the series of palpation is consistency. If I talk in terms of physics, consistency can be defined as a degree of change in shape of any object which is caused by some external pressure. Now let us understand by one example. This is a spherical ball, and if suppose I apply some pressure at this point, and if shape of this ball becomes like this, so here what is happening, there is some external pressure, there is change in shape, and I'll have to see the degree to which the shape is changed. So these things will decide the consistency of any object. Many terms have been given, but there are three basic consistencies: soft, firm and hard. If there is a great change in shape, it is soft. If there is some change in the shape, it will be firm. And if there is no change in the shape at all, then it will be a hard object. Now let us understand the same thing with some examples. Our lips and ear lobule, they are soft. Little above our nose tip or pinna, they are firm. And the bony parts like forehead and mastoid, they are hard. Because any external pressure causes great distortion in shape of our lips or ear lobule, it causes some distortion of nose tip or pinna, and it will not make any change in the shape of forehead or mastoid process. And some common examples are lipoma and myxoma, these are soft tumors. Fibrolipoma and neurofibroma, they are firm. And some tumors like fibroma, osteoma and malignant tumors, carcinoma, they are hard. Now here again, as we saw in case of irregular surface and margin, the hard consistency goes more in favor of some malignant tumor. Because benign tumor and cystic swellings, they are usually soft or firm. But if there is hardness, please think of malignancy. But once again, it's not a strict rule, as exceptions are always there. Now the hardness has been further divided in several categories like stony hard, bony hard, woody hard and many more. But here I would like to suggest you one thing, that in your Viva, please avoid using terms like consistency is soft to firm or firm to hard. Well, here I understand that it is a subjective feeling and same swelling may feel different to different persons. For example, someone may say it is soft while someone else may say that it is feeling firm. But still, these terms are usually not accepted by examiners, so it will be better to describe consistency only in terms of soft, firm or hard. The process of assessing consistency is quite easy. Here you will have to apply gentle pressure over the swelling by using your thumb or finger. Now I will emphasize on this point that you should be quite gentle. And I hope you remember the rule which I had told you in the beginning of the palpation series, the rule of GST, gentle, sequential and time. So whenever you are assessing consistency of any swelling, you should press it very gently and you should be very careful in handling a tender swelling. And that is the reason why the tenderness should be assessed quite early in the examination. Now let us talk about some special findings, that when you will press any swelling, then in some cases you may get some special features, like if you are getting crepitations, then it is suggestive of either gas gangrene or surgical emphysema. Similarly, if you are finding that where you pressed there is a pitting, then it is because of the edematous skin, which is usually because of some inflammation. And in one category, the contents are so thick, like in sebaceous cyst and dermoid cyst, that you can mold the swelling in different shapes, just like putti. So this is called as putti sign or molding sign. So these three features usually you get when you are assessing consistency of any swelling. Now, as we saw in temperature while examining a large swelling, so here again, if you are examining large swelling, then you should check consistency at multiple points. Because suppose it's a case of tumor and the consistency of this swelling is hard. But imagine that there is necrosis at some point. So what will happen? That at this point consistency will be different from rest of the tumor. Say for example it is soft. Similarly, if there are multiple enlarged lymph nodes and there is abscess formation in any one of them, so the swelling will feel firm at all places, but at the point of abscess it will feel soft. So this spatial difference, it will be missed if you don't assess swelling at multiple points. If you find that consistency is same all over the swelling, then you can call it as of uniform consistency. But if you notice that there is variation in the consistency at some places, then it is best called as of variable consistency. Now in the end, just few words about cystic consistency. I'm sure that you must have heard and read about this term, but unfortunately there is nothing like cystic consistency. I'll explain you how. Well, we all know that cyst is a sac which contains fluid inside it. And the presence or absence of fluid inside any swelling can be confirmed by fluctuation test, and we'll talk about this test in next video. Now the consistency of any cyst depends on two factors. Number one, thickness, and number two, tension of fluid inside it. So there can be three possibilities. If fluid is thin and there is no tension, then this cyst will feel soft. But if it is thicker and there is moderate tension, then it will feel firm. And if tension is very high, then it may even feel hard. You can very well understand this difference with a common example of balloon and water. If you fill up water inside balloon, then initially it will feel soft, but when gradually you increase the amount of water, it becomes firm, and finally there comes a point when it is about to rupture. On that point, because of high tension, it will feel hard. So as you see here that a cyst has got no specific consistency and all depends on thickness and tension of fluid inside it, and that is the reason cystic consistency is a popular but wrong term. So I would suggest you to please not to use this term in your viva, because many examiners do not consider it to be a correct term. Consistency of any swelling should be mentioned only in one of these three terms: soft, firm and hard, which could be either uniform or variable. So that is all for this video. I hope you liked it, and if yes, then please share it with your friends and subscribe the channel. We'll meet again very soon with another video on some more interesting features of palpation of swelling. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe and always keep learning in your life. Goodbye.